What's poppin' today, y'all? We out here working on the G. We got some new parts. We got some intakes to go on. I believe they're 2.5 inch, but they are the ones that go all the way up into the grill. So it's gonna look tough. We have to take the bumper off and everything like that. And then we got some interior parts. We got a new steering wheel, which I think is gonna be fire. It's gonna look good in there. The intakes, and then I have the whatchamacallit, the test pipes. They're not test pipes, they're resonated test pipes is what they are. And I have both of those, so soon hopefully we can go get a tune. I say we can go get, but more than likely I'm probably gonna order something from Z1 and then have a tune from them. Y'all probably won't be able to get to see that, but today we are going to be installing the intakes on the front end of this and see if it makes any more sounds, you know, make any good sounds, you know, like sounds, you know what I mean? That's kind of sus. I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of sus. So we got our intakes. These are the ones that go all the way into the grill and everything like that. So what you're gonna need to get these off, you're gonna need to pop these clips for your sensors. You are gonna need to take these out and throw those into the new intake. You're gonna take this clamp off right here. Then there's gonna be a 10 mil right here. These I believe are 7s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe they're 7s. I'll let you guys know when I get the tools out, but you're probably gonna need a 7. Is this a 10? No, this isn't a 10. This is I believe this is an 8, and this is a 7. And then there's another 8 right here you can take off. And then basically this whole system will just pop up out of here. This plastic piece, not the rubber. This system right here will pop up out of here. There's a little clip holding it down. You can kind of see it's right there. We're gonna take this off, and then you're gonna repeat on the other side. It's not a true 7mm, but you can get it off with 7s. So I gotta find a place to set this deal. All right, so that I took off with 7s, with a 7, but it's probably a 6 or something like that. Let me get this out of here, put it directly in my new intake. That way I don't lose the little tiny screws, and I don't get the sensor dirty or anything like that. Goes and mess your whole. It'll mess your whole drivetrain up. Not mess your whole drivetrain up. It'll make your car run funky, for sure. We're just gonna throw the sensor in here. Took it out of there. Throw this one in here so we don't lose anything. Oh, I don't have a 7 on there. Whoops. Not too much because there are tiny screws. That should be good. That was a little much, but it'll be all right. And then we'll move on to the 10. So we got to take this 10 off, and then we got to take this 10 off. So see if I can pull this 10 out of here. Boom. Boom. Let's see. 10 on there. All right. I lied to you guys. Those are not 10s. This is a 10 though. We'll take this off real quick. Boom. That's up out of there. That's a long screw, to be honest. And then we need to go to an 8. Take this off. Here. Boom. Got the 8. That's what it is. Yep. Loosen that pretty far up. Give you some space. Give you some room. Loosen the other 10. Boom. Would not recommend loosening them completely. And make sure this is unplugged. Make sure that's undone. Put in the other one, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and move my sockets over here. Boom. Okay. Boom, and it should just pop out just like that. Then you're gonna have to force it the rest of the way out. Ooh. It's a little tight in there, not gonna lie. This is hard one-handed, to be honest with you. Boom, and it's out. This whole system comes out. So from there, you're able to move on to the little rubber piece right there. I'm gonna go ahead, pop that out of our way. We're gonna need a pair of pliers to pinch this off and get this out of here. Let's see. What do we got plier wise? Where did I put my pliers? Right here. Here we go. Grab your pliers. Gonna pinch that, and kind of hard one-handed, but I'll get it done. I moved it enough out of the way it's not holding on there no more, and I should be able to pull it off. I don't know who just pulled in my driveway, but somebody did. There we go. Got it off of there. Yes, sir. Got that deal off of here. Set that aside. Boom. All right, now you got all this room for activities. Don't mind this not being bolted down. Is what it is. All right, we're back. So I disconnected this from this. That way it's easier to get this deal up in here and where we need it, because your intake is gonna have to go through that little hole right there, and I was not going to fish that through all at once. I think I'm gonna take the bumper off and then feed it through. If that makes any sense. So we're gonna pop that deal on there. I need to put a clamp on here before I do anything else. But yeah, pop that deal on there. Throw a clamp on here, and then throw that hose from that piece right there on here. That way it's happy. And yeah, let's get into doing that. I'll start this in a second. So what I'm gonna do is I put the clamps on here. They're not tightened down, but I got them in here loosely fitted. That way it's easier to fit the rest of the intake on here. And then once it's all in place where I want it, I'll tighten everything down so it doesn't maneuver weird and I can't get a part on it correctly. I do have to put this deal from that one on here. So we're gonna get to taking the bumper off. Just these clips right here. And then there's a 10 mil back here on the bumper. And then on the other side, there's a 10 mil right here as well. Just right in this little corner area. And then there's clips right here. And you just pop that off of the clips. And then right here, it's the same thing. Pop those off the clips. And then sometimes it's clipped in right here. Mine's a little, how you doing, you know what I mean? But this 10 mil you shouldn't have to worry about. It's just holding the bumper piece on. And then there's I think this is for the headlight. There's a 10 mil in there, but that's for the headlight, so don't worry about that. Yeah, but clips, 10 mils, clips, and the bumper comes off. So I'm gonna get into doing that. Bumper's off. Next up, we're gonna try to feed that rubber intake in through here. I believe that's where it goes, is right in through here, which it does not look like this is gonna go in there. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's gonna fit, but we're gonna make it fit. So, but yeah, let's just give it a shot. Let me take this intake off. Boom. Boom, yeah. So this deal. All right, Mr. Socket Wrench. See how you feel. All right, this deal needs to go through here. Boom. It's going. It's going. Shimmy it through there. Boom. I believe that's where it goes. It's a little out there, but it's in there, but out there, it's in there. On this side, need to line it up. Boom. That's going on there. Boom. It's on there. It's on there. Does that look like it needs to go anywhere different? Let's throw the intake. Does that need to go further back? Like that? Sit in front of the grill like that? Boom. I think that's how it goes. Sits about right in there. Rests on that bar. The other one will do the same thing through here. And then you got yourself an intake. Let's shimmy that on there a little bit further. That's looking more like it. Ooh. All right, so I'm goofy because your boy forgot to put the clip on here before he did it. So we're just gonna use one of the open ones and wrap it around there. We only need one clip here. We need one clip right here, and then we got the two up here. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll do a little bit of magic. All right, there we go. We got all of them tightened down. They're all good. Got this one tightened down, this one tightened down. I put one right here because I don't know if it calls for one right here, but there's a metal like piece in there, so I'm just being precautious. And then we got one on the filter itself. So now we're gonna move on to the second side, and I'm just gonna do some YouTube magic on this one because I know y'all probably bored of me talking and showing you how to do stuff. But anyways, let's go ahead. I just wanted to let y'all know, I did forget to tell you guys, make sure you put this hose on before you put all of this together, otherwise it's not possible to get that hose on there. I dropped my hose all the way down into the subframe, so I was struggling for a minute, and that's why my hands are now greased, covered. But this is a pretty clean job if you don't drop your tube down the side of your engine. Anyways, got that on there. Make sure you do that before you install the rest of the intake. It just makes it so much easier. Now I'm gonna retighten these down, and we'll get that other side going. I'll do some magic this time for real, because it's not done yet, and I told you I was doing magic and it didn't work, so I got to like wave my finger and then boom. Yeah, got the other side on. It was a pain in my left nut. Yeah, this hose right here, same thing as this one, but just like double the amount. I still got to put that clip right there, but don't worry about that, it's on there. We're gonna get a little test fire, see how she sounds, get a couple revs. It is warm, I just drove it not too long ago, so yeah, we're gonna get into that. She is a little cold, so we're gonna let it warm up for a little bit, and then we should be able to get a couple revs. I thought this was pretty cool. So if you go into, I have my little scan tool here. If I can click it, there we go. Normal range on a VQ37 looks like 86 to 176 degrees, right? We got the cold air intakes, and we're chilling at a cool 59 degrees. So if that was in the engine bay, we'd be sitting at a cool 86 degrees or so, give or take, because it's like 40, 50 degrees outside. Not even 50. It's like 40 degrees outside. That number is nice because it's right up against the radiator. So 59 degrees is not bad. I wonder what it's driving. We'll have to figure out soon. But I'm rebleeding my coolant because thermostat didn't have a gasket, so we put a gasket in it. And yeah, and I still have check engine lights and low tire pressure lights. Those two lights, they can come off. You shut the door and then put your seatbelt on. But anyways, I'm bleeding the coolant, but I came across this. I wanted to show you guys how much this actually does for your engine, like temperature wise. Like obviously you probably have a bigger diameter, but you also get the cold air effect, and your car will run better. I mean, obviously it needs to be attuned, but your car will run better. Make sure y'all do the YouTube stuff, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching to the end of the video. Definitely more stuff to come. And I just got done filming a settle video with Alex, so that should be out maybe before this video, maybe not. But I'll see y'all boys in the next one. Peace.